morning or good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel and a world of dummies. Yes, this is a world of dummies, but no normal world of dummies. This one is featuring myself in both games. Now, these are not me being the dummy, or it kind of is, but I get away with it because the enemy are such dummies. Now, we're going to have two games, and I did both of these games pretty much back to back. They were back to back in a stream I did last night. It's one of those that you just can't believe, like, what the hell is going on? Like, why are you doing this? It is such a mess. The enemy team on both games are literally in such a mess. I have no idea what they're doing. So you can see here, half of my team's gone to the middle and a few of us have gone to the right. And you can see here, the E100 is still in spawn. He's only just come in alive. So he's, you can just see, turning his gun. He gets ripped apart. But, I mean, look at all the other tanks there. So there is the T-30 still there. There's the SU still there. There's the Tortoise still there. And there is a WZ-113 that is still there. They haven't moved. I mean, the Tortoise, okay, fair enough. He's sat at the back. It's a tank destroyer. Fair enough. The T-30 is in a TD kind of position. But the rest of them, what is this WZ-113 doing? I literally have no freaking idea. What is this SU-122-54 doing? I have no idea. But this is absolutely fantastic for me and my team to farm a bit of damage. Now, that Object 84 gets ripped apart. Of course, if he's going to come around the corner, he's going to get ripped apart. But because there is like 4 or 5 tanks here, there is only 2 other tanks that have gone on the right side. So they've managed to cap A, and my team are still all around the B area. Of course, I want to deal with this Tortoise. He's got great DPM. I'm now on a reload, so I am going to hide behind the rock. But thanks to these guys, I mean, the problem with spawn sniping or camping is when you don't spot them and you're flanking around, you get to a certain position and you open up all of the enemy team. And by then, it's kind of too late to turn around. You're committed. You have to commit. And because they're all there, you tend to get wrecked. So you can see our team, our light tank, the 84, Object 84, got ripped apart. The E75 here has been ripped apart. But I'm just sitting here enjoying farming a bit of damage. So there's just 2 tanks left. The Chieftain Mark 6 up there. And of course, the WZ-113, who has not moved at all. Now, this guy has got the best DPM of all heavies in tier 10. He could have just flanked around, or he could have come this side of the map and protected the tank destroyers that are sort of spawn sniping, which is fine for tank destroyers to do if they have cover. But of course, he doesn't do that. And if you look at my team, I mean, the E100 is a 2-shot. The E75 is a 1-shot. If he would have come to help his team, the tank destroyers, they could have easily cleared this side of the map. But of course they didn't, and now I managed to get the kill. And that was probably the easiest 6.1k damage I have literally ever done. And because I didn't even do anything, I just farmed. Of course, it's not going to be an ace, it's just going to be a first class, but I was still happy with that, you know, like such an easy victory. And fair enough, the Sheridan, I didn't see him, so he was the one obviously doing some work, which you can see by the damage he was, but you just didn't have that support. And you can see the SU 1 shot, the T-30 he got 1 shot, the Chieftain a couple of shots, the E100 of course a couple of shots, but yeah, they didn't do anything at all, and that was a nice little damage for me, and the E4 with 4k damage as well. Now the next game, I was shocked with this game. I was very shocked, and I can't believe how I stayed alive. Now, I am in the Kampfpanzer 50T because it was requested in the stream, and me staying alive here wasn't anything to do with how strong this tank is. No matter what tank you're in, if you make the moves that I made in this game, you should not stay alive. And it just goes to show just what are the enemy team doing. They were in a complete mess. So of course we're going to push forward. We're going to try and spot any tanks that is coming around, and the T-22 was the first tank, and we do bounce him, but we're not spotted just yet. But of course I'm not going to go rushing because there is still 6 tanks that is not spotted. So I'm just going to blind shot. There is a couple of TDs, so I'm just going to blind shot that bush there, because usually there is a few TTs, tank destroyers, sometimes even other tanks that go in that area. So I'm going to come around here now. Now a lot of the team are open. I'm going to come around here, and of course we do have the E75. So for me, no problem dealing with an E75. I got the DPM, but of course there is an E50M that comes this way as well. So I'm currently pretty much on my own against these 2 tanks. Of course I've not really got anything behind me, nothing, no one is here. So these 2 tanks could push me. I've got the best DPM of mediums in tier 10, but this would be a good tactic, because the E50M changed his location to get behind me. Okay, fair enough, that's good, but work with the E75, because the E75 decided to go somewhere else. So yes, now the E50 is going to shoot me, and I even said in stream, you know what, I've got to commit to 1 tank. I've got to commit for going for 1 tank. So I am facing 2 tanks at the minute. I've got no cover whatsoever, so I need to get out of it. I need to run away, and the E50M has just stopped. And then I come around here. Here's the only way I can get around. And of course, I run into a Waffle and I run into a Death Star. So I'm a one-shot to both of these tanks. So I just need to get out of the way. So now I get shot from behind. I'm a one-shot, but he decides to shoot HE. And now look, I mean, I get a bounce. The Death Star could just poke forward. At the moment, it is a 5 versus 5. Kill me. Somebody, Jesus, kill me. Just freaking kill me. But no, there goes the E75 that I was dealing with earlier, and the Waffle is just going to be trying to hide, but of course I can still get some shots into him. I bring him now down to a 1-shot. I'm up 4.3k damage at the moment, and he is now gone, and it just leaves 3 tanks: the Death Star, the E50M, and of course the tank behind, which I'm not worried about because he's now dead. So yeah, I mean, how the hell, people were quite shocked in the stream, like, how have you stayed alive? Now of course I'm going to wait for the Death Star to shoot. He does, he kills the IS-7, so now I can use my mobility, I can use my DPM. I've got the adrenaline running, so my reload is literally 4 seconds right now, and all of a sudden we win. Now, we won with 4 tanks left alive. You can see the back chat there, a 1-shot, I'm a 1-shot, and the E100 over there is a 1-shot. Why didn't they kill me? I don't know, but they should have risked at least being shot from 1 tank to kill me. The HE from the Waffle there as well was a game-changing decision for him to shoot HE and not a normal AP. But the absolute mess, both of these games was an absolute mess. I mean, look at the T-22. The T-22 tried. The first T-22 there, at least he tried. But the others, I mean, if you've got a shot, take it. Try to get rid, especially if you're coming up against a tank that is the highest DPM medium, take the kill. You might have to take a shot, but take the kill. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. I'm meadsy69, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye. With